Welcome back to Spinning the Past. In this video, I'm going to talk about possible Christmas books for you, for the hand spinners in your life or for yourself. This particular stack of books from my little tiny spinning book stash are ones that I have enjoyed, and this category is basically on the process of spinning. And these are not all of them. These are just a few that may be less known or harder to get, that maybe new spinners haven't heard of these. There's other, like I said, there's plenty of other books out there, but I just wanted to kind of just highlight a couple that I have picked up. Paula Simons, who's spinning for softness and speed. She spins a lot of singles, and she spins very soft, what we would call woolen yarns, because if you're doing production spinning, you need to spin a lot of yardage and rather quickly. And so she has really perfected the long draw technique. And so this is always good if you want to understand production spinning and kind of her methods for one-handed, what she calls one-handed, which is basically kind of a long draw. Anyways, so that's a good one. This is excellent. Teal. This is also kind of a classic, if you can find it. Hand wool combing and spinning, and lots of good pictures in here. Yeah, it's a little older, but he's done a lot of work on what he does, his techniques for hand combing and carding. So combing is used for the longer wools, usually 3.5 inches or longer, and you use specialty tools called hand cards, or hand combs. What am I talking about? Hand combs. So wool combing. So these are these long tined things that sometimes you've maybe seen in antique stores, etc. That is for the longer wools, I say about 3.5 inches or longer. Those make really good worsted yarns as well. So, and there's a particular spinning process that you do, but very detailed guide to worsted from spinning from the spinning wheel. So Teal is pretty well known. So if you can find a copy and you want to start building up your collection, this was a good book to find. Here she is, Mabel Ross. She is kind of the godmother of kind of the one who really went in detail about yarn designs, and she did all these experiments, and here's all of her things. She with roving and how she and raw fibers as well. She was doing boucle back in the day. She talked a bit about besides wool, some other, but she gives you really good techniques. Here's a long draw for woolen spinning. Here it is for plying. So this is a really neat book. And at the back, before there were all these little gauges you can buy. She had her first own wraps per inch, or yeah, see that? Wraps per centimeter. So that helps you as a spinner make consistent yarns. So she was one of the first to do that. I was very lucky to find this, probably about 15-20 years ago. So if you ever find this, grab it, Mabel Ross. Here is her encyclopedia of hand spinning. So if I find anything by Mabel Ross, I try to pick it up. So it's basically like an encyclopedia, alphabetical here, and just went into a lot of details. There might be more information online nowadays, but I really love reading the people who were there at the beginning of the this new uptick in hand spinning that happened in the 60s and 70s, and that she has a mathematical background, so very kind of scholarly and well researched. So if you find this, sometimes I do refer to this if there's a term I don't know in the spinning world, or I just want to know what she has to say about the topic, I will go back to this book. Here's another, it's fairly recent. I found it book sale, whatever. But I heard Alan Fannin quite often in my world. So the basics of hand spinning. This is another classic book. So if you can find this or something, this is really worthwhile to add to your collection. Again, what I'm talking about here today is not every book that I own, and it's not the only books that are out there. There's plenty of more contemporary books, but these are some of the classics that if you are into hand spinning and you want some of the, I guess, the founders, like I said, in this revitalization of hand spinning, then these are some of the big names that you may want to look. You never know what you find at some secondhand bookstore or wherever you're on the road. You can pick up some really good things. So that's it for Spinning the Past, and I'll talk to you again soon.